What's up, y'all? We back. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, if I'm a fighter, how the fuck do I follow up one of the greatest KOs of all time? It's actually very simple. You get a round one knockout and create one of the greatest memes in your entire sports history. I mean, like, come on. How cold you gotta be to get kicked in your dick and then tell the referee, no, I'm good, without even looking, and then immediately knock out your opponent in the first round. And then he goes stand over him like, bruh, what did you expect to happen? By the way, we all know damn well who he was looking at in the crowd. Poor Izzy, man. He's just been having a rough couple of months, man. And no matter where he goes in life, he is always going to take a L in some way to Alex Pereira. All of the edits of the fight are just so amazing to watch. I love it. I love the way the internet just runs wild with KOs and edits. And let me just say, by the way, I was absolutely fucking right in my prediction. Just stay calm, stay level, and he found his little space to fit the left hook. More on the actual analysis of that in a second, but like, when Alex was making his walkout, I was saying this to my friends in the room. I was like, he looks a little off. And not in the way that like I thought he was gonna lose or anything. I was just like, he looks kind of different for this fight. And then you gotta remember that he was also avenging Glover Teixeira for a second time now. As he was doing his walkout and the tribal music was hitting, you could just really see it set into him. And you know, he did the arrow and all that. He did the scream. And as he shot the arrow, actually, Jamahal like broke the arrow over his knee and tried to play some tough guy shit. Yeah, all of that tough guy shit went right away when they were touching gloves. People were pointing this out, and actually I pointed it out as well when I watched the fight initially. The absolute switch up of energy. I believe, honestly, that's where Jamahal lost the fight, right there in that final face-off. Alex looking like a literal stone-faced killer. And then Jamahal, he looked like kind of unsure, a bit awkward. He even did like a weird like head tilt and like kind of a bro fist glove touch. He was like, you want to touch gloves? Is it just me, or was he also kind of pouting? I think during that face-off, that final face-off, he lost all confidence, and he was like, you know what, maybe this isn't the right idea. Which, by the way, how a stone-faced killer like Alex Pereira can go from dancing in the locker room and being so jovial and calm to then immediately a serial killer. That kind of switch is amazing. I love that shit. People were saying that Jamahal lost focus for some reason, and that's why he lost. That when Herb Dean tried to step in after the nut shot, that fucked with Jamal's rhythm, and that's why he got knocked out. Let me just say this right now, that's definitely not why. Pereira made a perfect read on where Jamal's hands were going and where he was moving necessarily, how to play the hand game. Luke Thomas did an amazing analysis on it, where he was talking about how Pereira was using the hand fighting and manipulating Jamal's movements just so perfectly where he can slip the left hook right under, smash it dead into his fucking center, and put him out cold. Like, honestly, it wasn't no psychological thing on Hill. Obviously, he lost confidence during that face-off, but Herb Dean stepping in and disrupting the rhythm was not the reason that Jamahal Hill lost that fight. I'm just saying. Funny enough, actually, Pereira broke his toe in the lead up to this fight. There was a video that came out recently where during the camp, he broke, I think, his pinky toe. He was super calm about it, by the way, but yeah, even still, came in with a broken toe, gave zero fucks, and smashed his way to victory. Alex Pereira is my GOAT. He is my UFC GOAT. He is my MMA GOAT. In like 2 years, he's became a 2-divisional world champion with title defenses. He has 1 loss in the UFC, and that's to Adesanya. And honestly, let's be real, that might be the flukiest knockout win of all time. Oh yeah, but Izzy was making his read when he was covering up. Yeah, Izzy knows how to fight, dude. Go figure. Record being 3-1 and your 1 being a KO while you were getting your ass whooped against the cage is honestly not that impressive in hindsight. And by the way, how embarrassing it gotta be to be Jamahal Hill today. I mean, we all know Jamahal hates the backlash and the criticism online, even if it's not criticism, even if he has fans praising him. He hates that shit, apparently. It's gotta suck to be him online. But that's what you get, you know, talk shit, get hit. And Alex Pereira said, he was like, oh yeah, I was planning for this fight to go like 5 rounds or whatever, but nah, after all that shit you was talking, I'ma fuck you up in round 1. Fuck you. I'm excited to see what comes next. People are saying that he should fight Tom Aspinall in heavyweight. I don't know. I don't think that's the greatest idea. I'm not saying he can't. He definitely can, but like, I think he's perfectly built for 205, and he might find himself a little bit undersized against the heavyweights. But anyways, that was my take on the main event. I'm glad that Pereira got that win. Shama, you know what I'm saying? I want that shirt that came from the fight, actually. He made 2 shirts after the fight, and both of them go hard as fuck, honestly. I want my hands on both of them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment your thoughts on UFC 300, and subscribe for more fight content in the future. Later, y'all.
My secrets and my heart is what I gave to you. In return, you see nothing but a lame excuse. And it's wow, I did everything just to see you smile. I've been thinking about you for a while. Responding to your pics and your vids. Now I see you just do it for the gram. And you talking on your man.